Hi everyone, my name is Suresh and I'm going to walk you through the Sumo Logic Cloud SIEM solution today. Let's wait for a few seconds for the rest of the people. All right, so let's get started now. So today we are going to look into the Sumo Logic Cloud SIEM live demo, which provides cloud scale analytics and automation for the security operation professional. Before we get started, there is a Q&A button in the Zoom webinar. Feel free to raise your questions there and post this live demo. I will be answering all your questions. Let us get started with Sumo Logic as a company. So we are a continuous intelligence platform for observability as well as security. Founded in 2010, we have 2,100 plus customers across the globe, and we have 85% employees globally. And as a platform, we have more than 100,000 active users globally, and we process exabyte of data analyzed every day, 1 billion records analyzed every day. We have numerous customers across the globe, like Visa, Salesforce, maybe AB in the as a couple of notable customers over here. As a company, we provide a wide range of solutions. We have an audit and compliance solution, which helps you to determine if you meet the compliance requirements and the posture management. We also have a cloud security monitoring and analytics solution, using which you can monitor your environment, you can detect security incidences, you can do deep searches, and you can investigate security incidences with threat benchmarking and our analytics platform. We also have a cloud SIEM solution, which is going to be the point of the live demo today. Using our cloud SIEM, you can automatically triage alerts, and you can detect threats, you can perform deep threat hunting, and then you can do all your investigations. We also have an advanced cloud SOAR platform, using which we can improve your SOC efficiency, we can provide progressive automation, orchestration capabilities, and then a very insightful decision-making capabilities. There are common challenges for security analysts today. The first one being the blind spots, with most of the applications moving into cloud, and then the native legacy solutions are not built for the cloud. There are a lot of blind spots. Also, organizations have numerous tools and technologies which creates data silos, which ultimately results in blind spots. There are also manual workflows, which makes the entire process of detecting and investigating to be a slow, inefficient, and a very lethargic process, which basically gives to lengthy investigations and the response times. And there is also an alert fatigue. Too much time and resources are spent with chasing low priority security incidences and then the false positives, resulting in alert fatigue. With the Sumo Logic Cloud SIEM, we eliminate all the security blind spots. We bring all your data together into one single location, whereby which we can provide you a single pane of glass, which becomes a source of truth. So we can run all the correlations across all of your on-prem, hybrid cloud, multi-cloud environments. The Sumo becomes a single source of truth, and then we eliminate all the security blind spots. We help you to speed up your investigations by automating the workflows and then providing you legacy security operation tools, so you can quickly investigate the incidences and then move forward. We also help you to cut through the noise. We automatically triage and prioritize the most important things that matters to you as a security analyst. So you don't have to get bogged down by the noise. You can look into all your high priority instances. So let me give you an example about cutting through this noise. What we are looking at here is a real-time example of a Sumo Logic prospect, who is a large global manufacturer. This particular data is over a period of 45 days. They sent us 10 billion plus records over this 45-day trial duration. And this resulted in a 9.8 million plus signals. This is a place where most of the SIEM stocks, they use correlation rules, and then they generate the signals. But after that, the analyst is left on his own. So this is a place where Sumo Logic Cloud SIEM solution uniquely provides real automation of security analyst workflow. Our insight engine uses adaptive clustering algorithm as a heuristic-based artificial intelligence system. What it means is that every time a rule is fired, it creates a signal with a unique signature and a reference to an entity and a severity score. When an algorithm determines that the aggregate risk surpasses a certain threshold, it generates an insight. And the insight is a structured set of information optimized to accelerate the alert triage. These insights represent a sophisticated layer of analysis because our insight engine allows our cloud SIEM to detect low and slow attacks as well as high-speed direct attacks. On top of this, we provide exabyte scalability and dramatically improve signal-to-noise ratio of 56,494 to 1, leading to 175 insights in this case. Out of this 175 insights, the customer validated 65 instances over a period of 45 days. This customer also struggled with 98% false positives despite using multiple tools and technologies. With our cloud SIEM, we enable them to centralize their data and consolidate these tools while drastically reducing the false positive rate to 9%. Now, needless to say that this global manufacturer is a Sumo customer. So with Sumo we centralize all your data and then help you to correlate all this particular data and get insights into your environment, irrespective of where your data lies. It can be your on-prem, cloud, or a hybrid sort of an environment. So let's get on to a demo to see how the cloud SIEM performance in action. So what you're looking at here is a purpose-built interface, keeping a security analyst like you in mind. At the leftmost corner, you can see the status of the Cloud SIEM, which shows online. And for the last 24 hours, you can see there are around 7 million records which have been generated, which translate into 522K signals. And out of this 522K signals, you can see 8 insights. Most of the times, the traditional SIEM platforms available in the market today, they can look into these records or the logs. And from this, they do all their correlations with the rule-based pickups, and then they generate the signals. And the security analyst is left on his own once the signals are generated. The analyst has to go through the signals to find out what has actually happened. Whereas with Sumo, we use our adaptive clustering mechanism to go through this 522K signals, and then we auto-generate this insights for you. So these 8 insights are the one which your team has to make it. You can also see some insight metrics here, like the 3 days for detection, 9-hour response time, etc. And you can also see insights by status. The various different colors show you the insights by the different status. In the central diagram, the HUD diagram, you can see the outer circle representing the number of records, the inner circle showing up the number of signals which are actually generated, and then the innermost circle which shows the various different insights which are created, and the various color code shows the various status of the signals, insights, like new, work in progress, etc. The right hand side, you can see the most recent insight activity over here. You can see an insight with a number, and it also maps to a MITRE stage. You can also see the entity which is actually involved in this particular insight. You can see the signal data. There are 4 signals which are actually part of this particular insight, and you can see the x-axis being the severity, and this shows the duration is for 8 days. By default, we look at last 30 days data, so your loan score has been indicated. You can also see the various different incidences which are happening in the platform shown over here. Let us get on to the insights, which is the most interesting part here. And here you can see the property around 4 million insights. What you're seeing is a Kanban sort of value, and I can obviously customize this interface. I can move these insights into various different stages. Just by dragging and dropping, I can move into a different stage. And here you can see the various different insights over here. And I can see one of the insights over here, insight 4325, persistence with initial access. Let's take a closer look at it. So I'm looking at this particular insight over here, the insight with a number, and then it shows some item attack stage. You can also see the actions are built in over here. I can actually create a Jira ticket. I can move to a demo if I want. I can create an alert in Slack, pager duty service, etc. And I can investigate those. I can delete this incident. I can close this incident, etc. You can also see the status here, like in progress, email, etc. You can also see the assigning. So workflow is built into the platform. I can assign it to anyone that is not on the list so that the particular analyst can pick up this particular insight and then they can work on it. You can also see the entity which is involved in this particular insight. Entities are like usernames, IP addresses, host names, etc., which are actually involved in the various different signals. So you can see the entity given over here. And you can also see the severity medium. And we also have a global confidence. We being a global service provider, we look at anonymous set of data across all the customers, and we can show you the global confidence here. The higher the score, which means that this is a high confidence one that you can be sure about. You can also see 4 unique segments of the total 4, which means there are 4 segments to contribute to this particular insight over here. And let's take a closer look at this particular insights. So here you can see the first signal. The first signal shows that there is a proof point that the user received an email with a phishing link. And the second signal shows that there is a checkpoint threat emulation. There is a malicious web which has been allowed. And the third signal is from a threat intel, a device IP matched with threat intel file hash. And the fourth unique signal is the CrowdStrike, the detection summary. So let's take a closer look at these particular signals. So I can see in this particular case, looks like the user has actually received an email with a phishing link. And the checkpoint shows that this file is allowed. Looks like the user actually clicked it. And then the particular user's desktop seems to be infected with this particular matter. So this is what seems to actually happen. You can see a rich set of data, metadata, which is actually being collected as part of these various different signals for you to do your triage. You can see the action is click permitted. You can see the device IP address over here. You can see there are a lot of interesting workflows built in. So just by clicking on this IP address, I can do all my lookups, which is readily built in. I can do a virus total, URL scan, etc. Just by clicking this, I'll be taken to a respective website to check for this particular so like this, you can do all your lookups, etc. from the platform itself. And you can see the field tags, the entropy of the FQDN. You can see all of them over here. Similarly, the checkpoint determination malicious file allow. I'm going to open up one of those signals over here. And here I can see a very rich data of data. You can see the rule which is actually matching this particular signal. You can see the event time, severity, related insights, and you can see a very rich set of metadata which is actually being shown over here. You can do all your investigations, you can do all those lookups, etc. from this particular site. So now the analyst does not have to go into this hundreds and thousands of signals to correlate them together to find out what has actually happened. Just by looking at the summary of all the signals which are generated, the analyst now clearly understands what has actually happened. So you can go ahead, investigate it, take a suitable action, and then you can close this particular ticket. The workflows are built in here, as we saw earlier. So you can assign it to any one of your staff analysts, as well as you can update the status of the ticket as well as your investigation purposes. If you want to integrate with your platforms, we have options to integrate with Demstore. We have other ones smaller with your platform. You can look at all those integrations. Let us look at signals over here. You can see all the signals which are generated through the platform. There are 2K signals which are shown over here. And we can look at the entities. Entities are like usernames, MAC addresses, IP addresses, host names, etc. So whenever we see an activity which is being fired by the rule, we keep track of the particular entity over here. Let me open up any one of these usernames over here, and we can see all the activities for which this particular entity is actually involved. So you can track the historical activities as well. Let us get on to some interesting content out here. So we can look at all these rules. These are out of the box rules. There are around 672 rules in total, and we keep updating more rules over here. And you can see these rules spanning across cloud, on-prem, hybrid, all sort of environments over here. So you can also create your own rules. Let me create now, and we have a match rule, which basically matches a condition. We also have threshold rules. We have a chain rule, we have aggregation rules, etc. So you can go ahead and you can create your own rules. So when the card matches the rule, then we will basically be looking at creating a signal. Yeah. You can also tune your rules as per your environment, or you can create your own rule tuning. And we also have a threat intelligence feeds. So here you can see there are a lot of threat intel feeds which are actually integrated with this particular platform. You can bring in your taxi feeds. If you have made any custom investments into any of those threat intelligence feeds, then you can integrate all of them here. We also have file analysis, Yara analysis, so you can do all your malware analysis, etc. Using Cloud SIEM platform. And you can also create your own custom insights. There will be scenarios where you have your own set of applications which requires creating custom insights, custom rules, etc. You can create all of them over here using the custom insights. And you can also create your network blocks, which shows various different entities within your environment. And you can also create your suppressed entities and the suppressed list. So you don't have to bother about some known entities creating noise inside the system, like creating the signals, etc. So, for example, I have my scanners. I know my scanning package is going to something, that's why I can create a suppressed list and a suppressed list. So, having seen that, let's look at questions of the Sumo instances. We have various instances across the globe. So you can meet all your data localization requirements, and you have complete control with respect to where you want to send your data. You can see we have a Sumo Cloud SIEM instance in Mumbai, so you can localize all your data. Yeah. So that's a quick live demo of our Sumo Cloud SIEM functionality. Feel free to scan this particular QR code with your phone, and that will take you to our website, which shows you more information with respect to our SIEM. So let's get on to any questions that we may have here. So there is a Q&A button on the live demo webinar. Feel free to click that and then ask all of your questions. I've got one question here. How much does the solution cost? The solution is offered as an add-on to our Sumo core offering, which we call it as a continuous intelligence platform. So you can talk to our account managers today, and they will work with you to create the right solution for you, and they can provide you an approximate cost as well. You see another question in the chat here. Do you charge by employee or the data is put into the platform? Good question. Thank you for asking this. Charging is based on the amount of data that is put into the platform. We do not have any limitation on the number of users, number of devices, etc. We charge purely based on the amount of data that is actually ingested. There's a question on can I choose to keep my data within India? Yes. So we have an instance in India, Mumbai, and you can localize all the data in the India region to meet your compliance in India. So